Check this out, guys. I'm making pilau. Now the lighting is not giving that much. What I did, I put in some oil, then I put my garlic, let it burn just a little bit, and then I threw in my chicken. Now the chicken, it will spring a little bit of water, so you don't need to add water at first. And then what I'm going to do now, seeing that after 15 minutes it dries down a bit, then I'm gonna add carrots, bandania or shadow benny, garlic, onion, this is pimento and all of that, and you could add pumpkin as well, right guys? So all that nice color and seasoning goes in there. Let that incorporate. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Then I'm gonna add my peas. So that's my pigeon peas, right? My dried pigeon peas I added in there. Beautiful, beautiful. And now I'm gonna just add my rice, and then I'll add my coconut milk. All right, good, that looks good. All right guys, so what I normally do, I normally wash my rice to get out some of that starch, because if you don't wash it, it's gonna be all sticky and sticking up together. You want it to be grainy, you understand? So make sure and wash your rice first and then put it into the pot. Cool? Right, looking good. So now I'm gonna add my rice. This is a fairly good sized pot. So I add my rice, 3 cups of rice. Guys, I did not put any water in there as yet. Still did not put any water. Right? The chicken itself spring a lot of water. So I don't put that water as yet. Leave this there for a bit, and then I'm gonna cover it with some coconut milk. Okay? Beautiful, guys. You see that beautiful golden color? That's what you need. So I just left it again for another 15 minutes. This is my coconut milk. So this is the first time I'm pouring any liquid inside of there. Alright? First time I'm pouring liquid in there. Right. So you make sure and cover the rice with your coconut milk. If you want, you can also add some water in there, not much, but you must add hot water. Okay, you don't want room temperature water, you don't want cold water, right? So you will continue the cooking process, will go faster with the hot water. Good, guys? So leave that there again. Don't forget, season up with your salt and your black pepper for taste. Sometimes I put ketchup in there as well. Good. And when it's finished or almost finished, this is my black pepper, you can put a hot pepper in there when it's almost finished. Okay, because you don't want that pepper to burst inside of there and the entire pot is just heated with pepper. Right? So this looks good so far. And I'm just gonna leave it there until this boils down a bit and the rice gets softer. Now I'm not gonna boil the rice till it gets soft and sappy as we call it, but we want it to still be separated. And then I'm gonna make some coleslaw to go with this. Guys, I'll show you a trick, just in case if you find, or you think that your coleslaw doesn't have that brown golden color. You can burn sugar, and like this, put the sugar in there with a little bit of water, let it burn a bit, and then you can just throw it on top of the rice. Do not put plenty because you don't want it to taste burnt and bitter. And right, so you do that, and look at that, it will just change the color of the of the rice, right? So don't worry if your rice is white or whatever. I'm just showing you this just for learning purposes. Or you can also buy the browning in that bottle from the grocery. You can also do that, but I have browning, but I decided to just show you another way in cooking if you want your Pellau to look really beautiful and golden brown. Not black, not too dark, but that beautiful golden color. See that? That's the perfect color for me. That's the perfect color. Very simple. Right. So it's finished. Finito. Look at that gorgeous color. It's gorgeous, guys. You see these old iron pots? The best. The best. So this is my chicken Pellau. Cut up my chicken really small pieces. We don't do big chunks in our Pellau. And look at that gorgeous color, and it's still moist. And of course we have our gracious coleslaw here waiting to eat with it. Bon appetit. So my beautiful people, for my Pellau I'm going to have coleslaw. This is cabbage and carrots. Right, I'm also gonna grate just a little bit of onion in there. You also have your black pepper. You also have your salt. Also, I'm gonna put just a little bit of white vinegar in there. Of course, sprinkle some white sugar. And the main ingredients, Yummyyyyy. Alright, so you're gonna just grate the cabbage as much as you like on this side where you grate your cheese, and you can also grate your carrot there as well. Okay, and I'll show you the next step. So this is what it looks like. So that's the carrot, cabbage. I grated onion, put some black pepper there, sprinkle some salt. I'm now going to sprinkle some sugar just to give it a little sweetness, because I'm going to put just a little bit of white vinegar in there, just a little bit, nothing much. Yeah, and of course the main ingredient, your mayo. Yeah, don't want it too much mayo, you know what I mean? And guys, don't think I'm crazy. I'm just adding just a little bit of milk in there. 1, 2 tablespoons, and now I'm gonna mix it all together. Simple as that. Simple as that. As I go along, if it needs more mayo, I'm gonna add it. Right? So I'm gonna add some more. Right? Look at that. Beautiful. No stress. No stress whatsoever. See how it's coming along? Wonderful. Right. And that's it. Doesn't take any sweat out of you. That's it. Cabbage, carrots, onion, black pepper, salt, sprinkle of sugar, a little bit of teaspoon of white vinegar, and and a little bit of milk, and of course your mayo, and voila, that's it. That's it. Look, simple as ever. Look at that. Right? Try it, guys. You might like it. Watch this. Watch this and tell me this is not perfection. Eh? Look at that. All we need now is some avocado. But hopefully next time I'll be having my avocado. But coleslaw is just as good. What is Pellau without coleslaw? Look at that gorgeous color, guys. You see the chicken there? Small pieces. Yes, you're seeing the peas and everything. You're seeing the pimento. and all that deliciousness, the carrots, cabbage, onion, all of that. So guys, try it, try it, try it. Lovely.